You're dead to me when you say no to my deal. You're dead. You're gone. I don't even know who you are. You're vaping. Investors in other medicines too, there is no point in talking timeline.
Right.
I mean, you can set goals, but there's so many things out of your control. What you're looking for is encouraging results in the trials as you keep moving towards approval as a medicine. So the way we value these companies in an industry, and you pick any one that develops medicine, is if you keep moving forward, you become more valuable. Not knowing the outcome, you don't know.
I bought pleasure for so long. You can't buy happiness, you can buy pleasure though. And a lot of people say like, oh, money isn't happiness. Well, money can buy a boat and a boat will make me fucking happy, that kind of thing. Have you looked into that, the blood stuff?
Well, one of my business partners in my office, he's actually the guy who financed the German blood filtering machines.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing. They've like combined old rats with young rats, you know, shared blood supply. The older rats actually, you know, went back age-wise. So I think there's a lot of stuff going on right now with medicine. Like I said, stem cells are a big piece of it. So I think, you know, you're going to see people live to be, you know, 150 years old in your lifetime. But, you know, that's not my goal, is to be 150 years old doing this bullshit.
He dials up a blitz, a little pass over the middle, and it's caught by Gronkowski, still on his feet. 10-5 touchdown.
I got involved because I had a little altercation. On July 4th, I was playing soccer, got off the boat playing barefoot soccer, stubbed my toes, put 3 black and blue toes. And, you know, can't put my shoes on, you know, it was bothering me, couldn't walk around. And my dad, you know, he knew I was healing in an all natural, therapeutic way. And he told me he had this cream that he's been using for his back, gave it to me. And to make a long story short, just put the cream on my toes. It gave me that relief. I could put my shoes on, go throughout the day with whatever I was dealing with.
Yeah, I think you have the wrong front point, because there is another front point in this same building that is Bonds.
And Danny Moses, the optimist of the bunch, and a hell of a traitor, which is the only reason they put up with his bullshit optimism.
Translation from the book to the movie was a little bit different. I was much more intense in the book. The book focused on, you know, 8 to 10 people that Michael Lewis decided to focus on that were involved in shorting subprime bonds. And then from the book to the movie, basically took that to the big screen, where I was looking for the next best restaurant where we were going to eat and so forth. So it was a lot of fun. And it certainly depicted us in an accurate manner in terms of our team. Once in a lifetime type trade and opportunity, so it was great. I have 0 complaints.
Oh, and this time, Ross Rebagliati of Whistler, British Columbia takes over the lead. He's in first place to this point.
Big claim to fame was snowboarding and getting to the Olympics in '98 for the first appearance for snowboarding in the Olympics, and winning the gold medal and having it taken away for a positive drug test for cannabis, and having it returned a couple of days later, but not before I'd been to jail in Japan and all kinds of other crazy experiences with media and paparazzi style sort of for a couple of days was unreal. So
we want to be responsible, socially responsible with people. I think that this industry can bring peace and harmony to places like Mexico, to places like Central America, where we have such high levels of violence, and that we need back our youth that is being killed in the streets of Mexico, that is being hired by the cartels, and we need to rescue them. And so I think this is a paradigmatic change.
Guys, why don't you two guys control this whole process? And why don't you?
We're sitting in the shop. This is supposed to be a business deal,
go ahead.
not anything else.
Go ahead. You're gonna knock these guys down every 2 seconds?
Go home. Joe, we need you, Joe. Joe, we need you.
While you were busy creating iconic brands in the fashion space,
Correct.
Some Club Monaco. I actually was just in conversation with my associate. I've got 2 hats that I bought from Club Monaco, which were those giant furry things.
Yes,
with the big ear flaps, and I wear those every winter because they are, in fact, the warmest hats in my house. But so tell me, is it the expectation of Chiron that you're going to bring that sort of brand and marketplace development expertise to bear on Chirons?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where I can really add a lot of value to Chiron.
You joined that elite company and you did so with style points tonight. Let's hear it one more time. Your Ultimate Fighter winner, Elias Theodorou.
Obviously fighting in front of a hometown
crowd, fighting in Toronto, at Scotiabank Arena. So it's very exciting to bring it all home. I've always tried to encompass the fighter's journey in my martial arts, traveling, training, and fighting all over the world. But as I said, I'm very excited to fight in Toronto. My opponent, Eric Anders, is a tough individual. He's going to try and knock off my block, but I'm going to show him the difference between chess and checkers. And I'm really going to break him mentally and physically.
All right, great. Well, we'll be rooting for you. Thanks very much for joining me today.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Hey, I'm James West. Thanks for watching. If you really want to keep up to date on what's going on around here, subscribe to the newsletter below, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to tune in Fridays at 3 p.m. for the live show, and feel free to watch another video.